reasonable. The kid is 5 years old, not a baby. He should know better than to make messes and just leave them. But Gary was treating the whole situation like Destiny had committed some terrible crime. That's when Gary completely lost his mind and told me that Destiny needed to leave immediately, just like that, no discussion, no consideration for the fact that this was my house too and my friend who had come to support me through a difficult time. He was acting like some dictator who got to decide who was welcome in our home. That's when everything I'd been holding back for months just exploded out of me. I told him exactly what I thought about his fake support and how he completely failed me when I needed him most. I pointed out that if he'd been a real man and insisted I take his newer car instead of letting me drive that old piece of junk, our baby would still be alive. The truth was finally out there. He was responsible for what happened because he prioritized his precious newer car over my safety. Any decent man would have made sure his pregnant girlfriend was driving the safest vehicle possible, but Gary was too selfish to inconvenience himself, even when it came to protecting his own child. His face went completely white when I said it, like he couldn't handle hearing the truth about how his choices had cost us everything. He just stood there like a coward, not even trying to defend himself because deep down he knew I was right. If he'd really loved me and our baby, he would have put our safety first. I told him I was done pretending everything was fine and that I needed to get away from his toxic positivity and fake concern. When I said I was leaving, he didn't even fight for me or try to work things out. He just stood there like he was relieved to have an excuse to let me go. I gave him back his ring and gathered up my clothes. But when I tried to take the car I'd been driving for months, suddenly he grew a backbone. After everything he'd put me through, after failing to protect our baby, after months of inadequate support, he was going to leave me stranded without transportation. That showed his true colors right there. When it came to his possessions, suddenly he cared about what belonged to him, but when it came to protecting his family or supporting his grieving girlfriend, he